past that. So again, could be just a situation that transpired. That was exactly what Myron needed there.
Yes.
Yeah, he knew he had to stall. He knew that this is, if I don't wait this out in some capacity, I am gone. He knew that, and
Tweak overextending.
yeah, that was honestly the only way.
The only way. And Myron does find that. And so now we will see our next match coming up, Blacktwins versus Abadango. Abadango, of course, losing to Black Yoshi yesterday. That's why he's in losers so early. Beating Rayquaza in top 48.
Yeah.
So he will advance forward to play Blacktwins, who defeated ZD just a couple moments ago. And as soon as they're done setting their controls and everything, we'll be getting into the match. Now, Blacktwins plays a variety of characters. I know he plays Cloud, Mario, Fox, in addition to, I've seen some others before. Those typically the three main ones, as far as I'm aware. So I'm interested to see who he opts for against Abadango.
Yeah.
And it looks like we'll be seeing the Cloud pick.
Survival.
We have a button check here, so we will be getting into the real match momentarily.
Yeah, and I'm actually really excited to see how Blacktwins going to do. Blacktwins, he had the chance of going up against Yuji Komarakuri, and I thought that one was initially a rough one. Again, you're playing against Komarakuri, who has been very, very practiced in the Cloud Ditto. You know, of course, going up against -1 Tweak, going up against, of course, Echo Fox, MK Leo as well. You know, so I know that was definitely a rough kind of rough picking for him. But now he's in a place where he can kind of play his game. Abadango, very, very solid at the cloud matchup as well. So I'm eager to see him kind of be able to kind of lay out more so. But at the same time, he's going to have a rough challenge up against him, going up against LG's Abadango.
Yes, it's definitely a tough road ahead of Blacktwins, but not one that's impossible. Blacktwins has showed up at this tournament for sure. He beat Darkshad yesterday, and like I said, just took down ZD, ranked MDVA player, just a couple moments ago. So we'll see what he can do against Abadango here. I love that anti-air from Abadango immediately. So often Clouds like to jump once you approach while they're charging limit.
Yeah.
And Abadango just fully aware of that. Blacktwins trying to find conversion off of that, but Mewtwo's air mobility is so good that it's kind of hard to catch his air dodges.
Yeah.
Even when you do wait them out.
Yeah, it's very, very rough because, yeah, like you said, the air mobility and just the fact that you can't really dictate at pace at where he is at that point in time because, again, he just turns absolutely invisible. He just goes away. So it is a very, very, very difficult character to track once he's airborne.
That's true. It's very easy to misjudge when you can't actually see what you're targeting.
Exactly.
Abadango looking for that forward air frame trap, but Blacktwins able to stay just far enough away from it to avoid it. Abadango finding his way past this wall of back airs that Blacktwins is trying to set up. Tech roll in. Yeah. It's a bold option, but it often pays off to tech roll in against Cloud. Of course, you have to be careful, mix up your options. But in that case,
yeah,
it's just
not yet, not yet. Just a limit. Probably help him in that situation.
Ooh. Oh my
good
goodness.
catch.
Blacktwins going high, trying to preserve his limit there, and pays dearly for it.
Yeah. And we have seen that quite a bit from Abadango over the course of this tournament. Just that's a classic right there. Going for Shadow Ball charge. People think he's empty, and of course he can just cancel that right out into jump And of course, jump cancel up smash. So really good stuff there from Abadango.
Alright,
Catch.
I like that from Abadango. Walking forward, Blacktwins uses his double jump to try to escape the pressure, and Abadango just fades back, catches the downer attempt with the down tilt, and continues his assault. Blacktwins really unable to find anything yet. Needs this stock.
Yeah, it's been rough again. Like, talk about just the air mobility here. It's really been hard for him to actually pin down Abadango. You go full up nair and then you try to get landing trap. Yep, you're gonna have to burn that limit, sir. Down throw. Force
Oh
him.
my goodness.
Wow.
I can't believe Abadango just used confusion and then shielded, knowing the Blacktwins was gonna go for an aggressive option. This man is so smart. You know he's been put in that situation so many times before.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And back throw, get him out of here. All right, senior rough issue. And I like that. You
Yes.
needed to have that challenge. Let's see if Blacktwins can make something happen here. Good down tilt. It's going to be a kill. Limit is charged.
Oh
Yep,
my
straight up.
goodness.
Straight up. Run up smash.
Abadango wasting
I
no
mean,
time there.
Yeah. That is, it's so funny because it's one of those options. When you're at the kind of the lower levels of Smash 4, and just Smash in general, you're in the corner, you immediately want to roll there, right? Once you get a little bit better, you're like, hey, you know what's kind of less committal? I can just jump. I can weave in and out. And then, so usually once you get to that kind of level, most people, they just want to jump out of the corner every single time. And so I love that Abadango is like, hey man, I know you're not trash because you're here, and you put in work. But that jump, yo, have this, man, galaxies. So good stuff there by Abadango to close that. That is going to be the game one, and now we're going to get into this game two. He options select Duck Hunt. Interesting pick here. How do you feel about this pick overall?
How do I feel? Well, I feel as if Blacktwins may have just felt very pressured on FD. He was on the ledge and in the corner pretty often, so maybe with the extra room to move around. Oh my goodness, it doesn't seem to be paying off for him right now, though. Abadango does not care.
Wow. Gosh damn, what a hell of a stock.
Abadango showing that although he's in losers right now, he's still here to win this whole thing.
Yeah. Good catch. Try to pull him down with the cross/1, was able to get it, but I love the conversion nonetheless. Okay, opportunity here at the ledge. He's gonna get away free. This is why I actually did not like this pick, because I feel like he's getting the space to deal with the pressure, but I felt like he also needed to recognize what was problematic for him in the first place, and that was Abadango weaving in and out. He was moving away, so he's always gonna have that on deck. I can air dodge back and be okay. As long as I have this extra spacing, you're gonna have trouble fighting against me. And so I feel like he gave Abadango a similar situation here with Duck Hunt.
That's true. Duck Hunt typically is very similar to FD. Not too many places to land, and Abadango does benefit from the space. You see his playstyle is very built around pressuring with that Shadow Ball, or I should say the threat of that Shadow Ball.
Exactly.
Oh, opportunity for Blacktwins, but only capitalizes with a grab. Imagine he might have been able to get something a bit stronger.
Yeah. Oh man, that is a whole lot of damage, and seems to be in trouble here. Not gonna get a kill. Abadango's not gonna punish up tilt, and that means he's gonna take that stock, man. Good stuff there from Blacktwins. Again, similar situation. He needs to find a way to bring this back from this deficit.
Opportunity here for Abadango. Doesn't find it, but Blacktwins still in the corner. Abadango decides to back off. Again, just threaten that Shadow Ball.
Good cash, yeah, and that's going to be it. I apologize, that's going to be it for game 2, rather. And we're going to go into game 3. Now, I want to know if Blacktwins is going to continue to kind of go with these more flat-based stages, or if he's going to go opt for a different selection here.
Yeah, I feel like a better platform layout may benefit him here.
Man, that replay? Oh, gosh, dude.
That 0 to death.
That was disgusting.
That is definitely on Reddit right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a how to kill a cloud, man.
So seeing a potential character switch here from Blacktwins. See what he decides to do here. No, he was just going to go back to the Cloud. It may have been a controller issue.
Okay. Yes.
A lot of the time.
This is what I wanted to see from him. I feel like this is the stage that he should have been on before.
Tri-platform is going to give him a little more like of an opportunity to just get in and like stay in. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of letting Abadango back off and retreat to neutral and constantly threaten that Shadow Ball, Blacktwins is going to be able to take his conversions a little bit farther on the stage.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely going to get a lot more guaranteed damage once he gets that up air. And even though, yeah, you're going to get a little extra mobility coming out from Abadango because he's going to be able to go for these B cancels on these platforms. At the end of the day, I feel like this is definitely Cloud's territory, and he's going to be able to do some good movement, though, from Abadango. Okay, trying to go for a reverse nair here. Probably in the pistol setup. Not able to get it. At least on the last one. Another one, of course, he's just going for down tilt as he got the turnaround. And again, that's exactly what he wanted.
Abadango really looking for this nair conversion, and you'll see that a lot from him. Sometimes he'll start nairing over and over, and eventually you just get so frustrated. And then, of course, the grab mix-up is always ever present. Oh, but Blacktwins does not care about any sort of pressure from Abadango. Instead, had him on the ropes there in shield, caught him just as he was about to act that cross slash.
Yeah, good stuff. And again, look how, because of the way this stage is wired, you can cover more space. And this is actually a good catch. I love that. Double cross slash, went into up air, and he's trying to exit out. And now Genkai no Kairu, man, the limit is broken.
Catch on that roll from Blacktwins. Big opportunity here. I love these cancels from Abadango because when you platform cancel, not only does it mix up your opponent, but it also gets your jump back for touching that platform. And Abadango was in a poor situation there. And again, we see it. He's able to double jump and then just cancel and get his jump back. So just fantastic play trying to land here. And Blacktwins getting a little impatient.
Just a little bit. But like I say, he's looking really good here. This selection, man, I feel like this was so monumental for him, and we'll see how he's going to do if he's able to actually close this one out. Good dare, almost kills. Could be next hit situation. Yes, it is, and that is a 2-stock.
Yeah, big.
That's what I wanted to see from him. That's what I wanted to see from him. Absolutely.
You were definitely right. That tri-platform stage really helped him out. Didn't give Abadango the room he wanted to just kind of maintain center and pressure from a distance.
Yeah.
Keep Blacktwins in the corner. Blacktwins was able to actually fight Abadango up close.
Absolutely.
And that's really what he needed.
And I think it was one of the situations, too, where I feel like Blacktwins was maybe so concerned about himself in terms of his own recovery and being like, oh, well, like, Abadango's going to pressure me off stage and going to kill me, or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's going to happen. He is going to pressure you there. He's going to try to probably kill you, potentially get a gimp. But in this kind of situation here, if you can't even touch them, then I think you go in and closing the gap. Close the gap down. Now you can get this damage. Now you can throw out these hitboxes, disjoin the hitboxes, and Mewtwo's going to have a challenge.
For sure. But now the Meta Knight pick actually coming out from Abadango. How do you feel about this?
Man, this is crazy. I think that Meta Knight can really do well here. Usually Cloud can kind of get away by kind of weaving in and out, going for these cross-up nairs and whatnot. And not necessarily against Meta Knight, because Meta Knight's going to operate in a mid-range situation, and he's going to get a dash attack. So clean whiff punishes, that's his main motive here. That's what he's looking for.
Yeah, and it may be that now that he's seen how Blacktwins operates on these tri-platform stages and how much stronger his gameplay is against Mewtwo, he's opted for a character that benefits from tri-platform stages a lot to counteract that from Blacktwins.
Yeah, see, notice how he's just kind of weaving out. He's like, all right, I'm just going to wait right here, man. Please press the button. please press a button.
Oh my goodness. Abadango catching that jump. Blacktwins forced to burn limit, decides to go high and pays dearly. And again, Blacktwins finds himself without a jump. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and that is it.
That was clean.
Yeah, that was clean. That was clean. Yeah, I really love that. I love that.